Rashi brings a famous chazal in our parsha. Why is the parsha of Saita mentioned right before the parsha of Nazir? In the Gemara, it's the other way around. It's Nazir and Saita. The Gemara discusses the same question. And Rashi brings the Maimer Chazal that somebody who sees what happens to the Saita, so he will invariably be motivated to accept on himself the restrictions of the Nazir and become a Nazir. We're told that a Nazir is called Kadosh, is called very holy. There's psukim that reference, psukim and almost reference that the Nazirim are those that are compared to the Nevi'im, to the greatest people in Klal Yisrael. This Nazir. Shem Shmuel asks, first of all, what does it mean that if somebody sees the Saita, he decides that every Saita became a Saita because she was drunk? Not every Saita is drunk. Unfortunately, a woman behaved not properly, not because they were drunk, because of some other reasons, because they fell into this Yetzer Hara. And also, what's this thing that the Nazir for 30 days, a regular Nazir, says the Gemara, the Mishnah, the Gemara, Nazir is for 30 days is not going to drink wine, not take a haircut, and not join any funerals. That makes him a Kaddish, that makes him such an unbelievable person. There's people who do much more than that, and they're not called Kaddish, they're not called holy people. Why is the Nazir? So what's going on over here with the Nazir, the relationship with wine and the Saita? Why is the Nazir considered such an unbelievable person? Shem Shmuel answers that really what's going on here, of course, not every Saita, not every woman who is unfaithful to her husband is because, or even under suspicion of being unfaithful, because she drinks wine and because she became drunk. But what the Nazir understood and what the Torah is trying to teach us, that everything starts with a very small variation of a holy life, and a very small veering off the path of what's right, what we know to be right and what we know to be correct. It may start with 1 cup of wine, an extra cup of wine that didn't have to be, and that cup of wine may lead to something else, and that cup of wine may lead to improper thoughts, and that improper thoughts may lead to improper actions, improper speech, and at the end, yes, from that 1 cup of wine may lead, even in extreme circumstances, but may lead to a Saita. And the Nazir witnessing the Saita's downfall says this didn't start today or yesterday or before a week ago. This started a long time ago. It started with 1 bad decision that this woman made that led to the Saita. I understand that, and therefore I'm going to take 1 step, not a huge step, 1 step, because of what I see in the Saita, 1 step for myself. I'm not going to drink wine. I'm not going to become tamei, and I'm not going to take hair for 30 days. Just a small step to bring me back onto the path that I know that I'm supposed to be. That's called a Kaddish. A person who's able to see this and be able to take from this a lesson that every step and every decision that I make in my life has an effect. And I don't have to take on myself huge Kabbalah and huge decisions to become completely turn around my life. I have to take small steps. I have to take small steps to remind myself to focus on the path that I'm supposed to be on. Of course, nowadays, the parsha of Saita and the parsha of Nazir is less relevant to our daily lives, so we don't have a Saita, we don't have a Nazir. It says just the opposite. The Gemara says in Masechah Saita, it's now, we're in the Daf Yomi of Masechah Saita, the Gemara says that one should absolutely not warn his wife, but not use the words that the Torah says because there's no way out. Nazir also is completely not relevant, even in Eretz Yisrael, and for sure in Chutz La'aretz. But the lessons of the Saita and the lessons of the Nazir and the lessons of the fact that the Torah puts these two together is to show us that even small actions can make can have a huge effect and make a huge difference in the outcome of our lives. Are we a Kaddish or are we not a Kaddish? Good Shabbos. Дорогие друзья, не забудь подписаться на наш канал и ставить лайки. Спасибо.